Hi, I'm Shirley Pikus with Pikus Real Estate and Property Management. Today I want to talk to you about picking tenants for your property. One of the most important decisions that you are going to make in your transaction is who you're going to put in your house. Choosing that tenant is probably one of the very most important decisions you're going to make. This is an individual you have to live with for at least the next 12 months, so make it worth it. So when we do great advertising for your property, then we invite those people over to the home once they've been pre-qualified. We ask some questions in their pre-qualification that will get them into the house. How much is your income? Who will be living in the property? Do you have any pets? What kind of pets are they? And most importantly, do you have any previous evictions or any felony violations? Once we've got the answers to those questions, we invite them to a showing. Schedule that showing, and when they come over, I kind of quickly take a look at their ride that they brought to the property. Take a look and see what is the condition of the inside of the car, because chances are in about 6 months the inside of your property is going to look a little bit like the inside of that car did, so kind of keep that in mind. Once you get them inside, listen to the subtle cues that they are given to you. What's important to them, what questions they ask about lawn care, utilities, those kind of things are all very important. It kind of tells you what their concerns are, and you may pick up very quickly that this person isn't an outdoor type. They're not going to do the lawn care. It could be possible that you could offer to do something a little different, change the rent structure, and have those things done for them. Once you've gotten them through and they decide they want it, invite them to go ahead and make an application. My applications are done online. They're at a cost of $50. Once they have paid that application, they actually have a stake in the game, and they feel some level of confidence that they're going to be qualified for the property. Once I get that application, I go through it and we look at the income to see, does it match what I've been told, and is it enough to qualify them for the property. Once we've determined that to be the case, I actually process their fee and pull the credit reporting, background search, and I collect eviction history across the United States. Once I've reviewed the income and determined that that is appropriate, then I go ahead and collect the fees and pull the credit reporting. I'm not necessarily looking for a specific credit score. I am looking and focusing at what it is that they are paying and what it is that they aren't paying. Almost every tenant, every person in the world has had a medical collection account at some point. Those aren't as important to me. Utility accounts that are defaulted on are a pretty good hint that somebody's going to have a hard time paying down the road. If they've got utilities that aren't getting paid, chances are that the landlord isn't getting paid either. Watch for those evictions. It is a very rare occasion that I say to yes to somebody who's had a eviction even filed, even if it was released. If an owner has to go down and pay money to extract the rent out of somebody, it's not a good sign that it's going to be an easy relationship. Felony violations, we look at the nature of them right now. There is pending law regarding felony violations and how they're to be treated. You know, everybody deserves a second chance. I kind of consider what it is, make sure it isn't a violent crime, look at the time frame, and then make good decisions. You can also see in cases where somebody has a divorce, you can see trends in a credit report. You may see their credit scores fall during times of trouble, and then you'll see them struggling to get back up. You don't necessarily want somebody with perfect credit scores to be your tenant, because somebody with a perfect credit score is likely to go buy a house in a year or two. And if that's the case, you're going to be searching for a tenant again. The person that you put in the property is somebody that you're going to have to live with for at least the next 12 months. So make sure that it's somebody that you can deal with. If I'm managing the property, I make a different decision than if I'm handing it off to an owner. I have the tools and the ability and the knowledge of how to do the collection process, whereas an owner may fall over those and have a difficult time. So I try to match who that tenant is with who that owner is as much as possible within the laws that we're given to make decisions. If you have any further questions about finding the best tenant, please give me a call at 330-417-7525 or contact me through my website at www.pikusrealestate.com, and we'll answer any questions that we can. Thanks so much and have a great day.